What's going on, guys? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about the time that me and my buddy Jake went on a two-man, 2 hours away, skipped school, didn't tell our parents, and just went on the fucking run for a couple days. I guess you would call it the run. That's what we're on the race. Call me TK. Anyways, so this was a random night. I think this is like my freshman year in high school, and I used to go to this kid Jake's house every single night. Me and him and my buddy Ken, we would go to his house every single night, and we were on some house shit. We would literally text on this iPad that we had every single girl on our Snapchats and be like, hey, what are you doing? Are you up? At like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And no matter what, always one or two girls would respond and be like, yeah, we're up. What do you want to do? You want to do something? So we would make plans with a different girl almost every single night for like a year, year and a half. And eventually, Jake got a girlfriend from this. He found this girl that was about 2.5 hours away in this little small town that really no one ever heard of. So she was untouched to like the friend group. No one even knew her friends, so she had friends that she was bringing around us for the first time. And that's where I met this girl named Zoe. And Zoe was this cute little blonde girl. And, you know, being me, we started developing a little relationship. And in that relationship, she kept on saying, like, when are you going to come out and visit us? When are you going to come out and visit us? We're always coming down to you guys, but you guys are never coming down to us. But it was hard. Like, I didn't have a car at this time. Jake was the only one with a car, and we really didn't know what to do. So one night at like 2 o'clock in the morning, they're texting us, and they're like, why don't you just come up tomorrow? Like, you're sitting here texting us all night. Like, why don't you just come up? So we decided, fuck it. Let's make this trip and let's go 2 hours away to this girl's house. And that's exactly what the fuck we did. So we drove 2 hours to this girl's house, and we couldn't really go into her house because it was late at night and we were in high school. Like, you know, it's still sneaking out and being sneaky deaky at this point. So these girls sneak out of their house. Both of them, Reagan and Zoe, sneak out of their house because I'm with my friend Jake. So we went on a little two-man, and we end up splitting up into two cars. So I'm with Zoe and he's with Reagan. And honestly, we didn't have a plan. We had nowhere to stay. We were just, me and Jake at least, we were on the hunt to lay some fucking pipe. I don't know what these girls were on. Probably the same if they like wanted us to come up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 hours away. Like, that's probably what their intentions were. But at the same time, you never know. So we split up into two cars and we went to two different parking lots. I think we were in this big strip mall, or like this big like outdoor mall. So we went to one side, they went to one side, and we were just hanging out for like hours and hours and hours. Me and Zoe, like, I'm not too sure what they were doing, but me and Zoe, like, you know, we started to chop it up. We were just talking. We started watching some Netflix, and, you know, one thing led to another, and they had to get down and dirty. So we're doing that in the car too. And I'm looking at the time, and by this time it's like 6 a.m. And I'm like, hey, it's like a weekday. Don't you guys have school tomorrow? Me and Jake had already decided, like, yo, if we're going 2 hours away, there's no way that we're going to make it to school in the morning. Like, we'll figure that out down the road. And we didn't even think about it. And she was like, oh, shit, like, I really do have school in like an hour and a half. And so Reagan drives back over. We start chopping it up with them, and they're like, all right, we could just go back to Reagan's house, and her mom will make us some breakfast. Like, she's super open to stuff like this. She doesn't really care. So that's exactly what we did. We went back to Reagan's house, and we were chawing on breakfast. We were talking to her mom, who was an absolute babe, by the way. Like, I see where Reagan got her looks from. Her mom was absolutely gorgeous. And we took them to school after we ate lunch, or like after we ate breakfast, and her mom texted Jake, and she was like, hey, you know what, if you guys drove this far, I don't really think girls need to be in school for one day. Like, I'm going to call and sign them out, and you guys can just go pick them up. So we did that. And we spent the next 2 days with these girls, drinking, partying, and literally just having a good time. And I'll remember this till the day I die. Like, we were getting calls and spams and texts from our parents, like, where are you guys at? Like, we got a call from the school that you guys weren't in school. Like, what are you doing? I couldn't tell my mom that I was up like 2 hours away beating Doonies down, so I just was like, hey, Mom, like, I had to take a couple mental health days. Like, I wasn't feeling good, and got out of that shit. So then we went to the mall, and I don't exactly remember what happened, but I remember that, like, we got into this huge argument about what we wanted to eat, and they wanted, like, Bagger Dave's, and I wanted, like, Buffalo Wild Wings or something, and that was the end of our road trip. Like, the two girls got into it, me and Jake got into it, and it really wasn't the same after. But like for those first 2 3 days, it was like I was on top of the world. Like, you could not tell me and Zoe anything. We were going shopping, we were partying, we were drinking, we were smoking. It was such a good time. And honestly, if I didn't skip school for those 2 days, it never would have happened. Like, sometimes you guys just gotta live a little bit, and like, school is always gonna be there. It's 2 days. You guys just gotta take a step. I met a beautiful, gorgeous, blonde woman named Zoe, and now I have this memory for the rest of my life. And I got to share it with you guys. If you guys like this video and you guys want more in the future, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I will be back with another video for you guys soon.